Our school, Michael Nagar Shikhaniketan, government sponsored co ed English medium higher secondary, has taken an excellent initiative in conducting online classes through YouTube channel. Even in this pandemic situation, our school did not step aback in providing and enhancing knowledge to the students. So, it's a request to the viewers, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Now today I am going to continue with the chapter known as cost of production. Now today I am going to introduce some more costs, that is known as average fixed cost, average variable cost, marginal cost and average cost. So first we will start with average fixed cost, which is referred as AFC. Now what is AFC? Now average fixed cost is the per unit cost of all the fixed factors of production. And what are the fixed factors? The fixed factors mainly refers to the plant machineries. These are the fixed factors. Now the average fixed cost is the per unit cost of all the fixed factors of production. Now what is the per unit cost? Per unit cost refers to this total fixed cost, that is TFC divided by Q. TFC is the total fixed cost, which I have already explained in your last class. Now TFC divided by Q. Q refers to the quantity of outputs being produced. Now TFC by Q, it is referred to as AFC, which is the average fixed cost. Next cost is average variable cost. Average variable cost refers to the per unit cost of all the variable factors of production. Now what are the variable factors? The variable factors refers to labor, raw materials. These are the variable factors. Average variable cost is denoted by AVC, and it is, the formula is TVC by Q. Q refers to the quantity of outputs. TVC is the total variable cost. I have already explained to you in the last class. Now TVC, total variable cost divided by quantity of outputs, we will get average variable cost, AVC. Next is marginal cost. Now marginal cost refers to the addition in total cost when one extra unit of output is being produced. The formula is MC is equal to delta TC divided by delta Q. Now delta refers to change, that is change in total cost divided by change in quantity of outputs. It is known as marginal cost. TC refers to total cost. So change in total cost divided by change in quantity of output, it is referred to as the marginal cost of production. Next is average cost. It has been referred as AC. Now AC refers to the per unit cost of all the fixed factors as well as the variable factors of production. It is denoted by TC by Q. Q is referred to as quantity of output and TC is total cost. Now what is this TC? TC will be equal, TC always equals to, I have already explained you in the last class that TC refers to TFC plus TVC. That is total cost is always equals to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. Now if we divide this if we divide this TFC plus TVC with Q, TFC plus TVC refers to TC. Now TFC plus TVC is divided by quantity of outputs, and if we separate it, then TFC by Q plus TVC by Q, then we will get AFC plus AVC. From this formula also you can get. In this way we are getting the average cost. Now here one table has been provided in order to show you how to derive the total fixed cost, total variable cost, total cost, average fixed cost, average variable cost, average cost and marginal cost. Now here you can see the quantity of output is given. So here you can see that the quantity of output is increasing, and here the total fixed cost TFC has been given. You can see that the total fixed cost is always remaining the same at every level of output. No matter how much is the level of output, but the total fixed cost will always remain the same. Next is total variable cost. You can see that the total variable cost is rising. When the output is increasing, the total variable cost is also increasing. And you can see that the total cost is given, the total cost is also given. Now how we will get this total cost? total cost refers is equal to TFC plus TVC. So here you can see that when the output is 1, the TFC is 60 and TVC is 40. So in this way we are getting 100 as our total cost. Next is when suppose when the level of output is 4, you can see that the TFC is given as 60 and the TVC is given as 132. In this way the total cost we are getting as 192. Next is average fixed cost. Now I have already shown you how to derive the total cost. Now I will show you how to derive the average fixed cost. We all know that average fixed cost is equal to total fixed cost TFC divided by quantity of output. Now you can see when the level of output is 2, the total fixed cost is 60. Total fixed cost is 60 when the level of output is 2. So if we divide it by 2, then we will get 30 as our average fixed cost. You can see that when the level of output is 2, the average fixed cost is 30. In this way you have to derive the average fixed cost. Next, another I am showing you. Average variable cost. Average variable cost refers to total variable cost divided by quantity of output. Suppose when the quantity of output is 4, the total variable cost is 132. 132 is the total variable cost when the level of output is 4. So we are getting what we will get 33 as our answer. 33 is the average variable cost. Next is average cost. Average cost is average fixed cost plus average variable cost, then we will get the average cost. Now suppose when the level of output is 3, you can see that the average fixed cost is 20 and the average variable cost is 34 and the average cost we are getting as 54. In this way you have to calculate the average cost. Next is marginal cost. The marginal cost refers to the change in total cost divided by change in quantity of output. Now when the level of output is 2, what is the change in total cost? The change in total cost is 136 minus 100. And what is the change in level of output? The change in level of output is 2 minus 1. So 36 divided by 2. 36 divided by 1, we are getting 36. In this way you have to derive the marginal cost. Another example I am also showing. Suppose when the level of output is 4, you can see that the total cost is 192 minus 162 divided by 4 minus 3. So in this way we are getting 30 as our marginal cost, which is written over here. So in this way you have to derive the total cost or the average fixed cost, average variable cost, marginal cost. I think this is clear to you. Next one diagram has been shown to show the relationship between average fixed cost, average variable cost and average cost. Now in the x-axis output has been measured and in the y-axis I have measured the cost. Now this is the average fixed cost and this curve show average variable cost and this curve show the average cost. Now you can see that when the output level is increasing in the x-axis, the average fixed cost is falling, that is it is decreasing, because so it is very much clear from the diagram that when the output level increases, the average fixed cost actually decreases. Why? Because you can see from this table also that when output level is increasing, the average fixed cost is decreasing, 60, 30, 20, 15, 12, it is decreasing. So it is been represented in the diagram that when output level is increasing, the average fixed cost is also falling. Why it is falling? Because you can see that when the output level increases, the total fixed cost remains the same, but the fixed cost per unit of output will fall, and that is why the average fixed cost is falling. Next is average variable cost. You can see that first the average fixed cost is falling, and after coming to our initial point, again it is increasing. When the output level increases, the average fixed cost first decreases, and then after coming to a certain point, then again it increases. Next is average cost. Average cost also shows the same relationship as the average variable cost. You can also see that average cost is also decreasing first, and then after coming to a certain level of output, again it increases. So with an increase in output, the average fixed cost is falling. The average variable cost first it decreases, and then again it increases, and the average cost first decreases and then again it increases. So this is the relationship between average fixed cost, average variable cost and average cost. I think it's clear to you. Next one diagram has been given in order to show the relationship between marginal cost and the average cost. So you can see that this is the curve of marginal cost. This curve shows average variable cost, and this curve shows average cost. So if the first point is given that when marginal cost is less than average cost falls. You can see at this point K, the marginal cost, this is the marginal cost curve. The marginal cost curve is lying below the average cost curve. That means the marginal cost is less than the average cost curve. So at this point you can see that average cost is falling. So when marginal cost is lying below the average cost curve is falling. Next is when MC is greater than AC, that is when marginal cost is greater than average cost rises. You can see that when marginal cost is lying above the average cost curve, the average cost curve is rising. In this point, that after this point L, the marginal cost curve is rising and it is going above the average cost curve. So at this point, the average cost curve is rising. Next is when MC equals to AC, AC is constant. At this point L, you can see that marginal cost is equal to average cost curve. So at this point you can see that average cost curve is constant. That is, it is neither decreasing nor it is increasing. It is lying constant. So this is the main relationship between marginal cost and average cost. I think it's clear to you. Now next day I will continue with the next part of the chapter. Thank you.
Subscribe. Click on the bell. Like, comment, share.